To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and, by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by a sleep, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep.
To sleep. To sleep. Perchance to dream. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause.
Mr. Adler?
Mr. Adler, there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. Monday's assignment. Select and memorize a monologue or soliloquy from the text.
Be all my sins remembered.
Be all my sins remembered?
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer.
To suffer.
To suffer.
To suffer the arrows and slings
The
of...
slings and arrows.
The slings and arrows.
To take arms against a sea of troubles. And by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more.
Am I a coward? Who calls me villain? Breaks my paid across, plucks off my beard, and blows it in my face, tweaks me by the nose, gives me the lie of the throat as deep as to the lungs. Who does me this, hoss wounds? I should take it, for it cannot be. But I am pigeon-livered, and lack gall to make oppression bitter, ere I would have fatted all the region kites with this slave's offal, bloody, body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain, oh vengeance!
That will be all for today. Feeling well, Mr. Adler?
Yes, sir.
Well, if it's an audience you seek, it won't be in my classroom or any other, to be frank. I don't recall Shakespeare ever saying all the school's a stage. My recommendation, all the world's a school.
Good evening, welcome to Cantor's.
Good morning, Diana.
Good morning, welcome to Cantor's.
Could I get a plate of matzo brie, a bowl of applesauce, and a bottle of ketchup?
A whole bottle of ketchup?
Yeah, and a root beer?
A whole bottle of ketchup.
Yes, ma'am.
Whole bottle of ketchup. And I'll spread a little common sense on the bread.
Oh, Rear Window. So I saw Vertigo twice in a row, actually, because I was sitting in my seat and I just stayed in my seat. Yeah, are you an actress?
Yes, I am.
Have you been in anything?
You are nosy.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Oh, well, have you been in anything?
Not yet. Wait, where are you going?
Oh, I have to warn the kitchen before I put in an order for a whole bottle of ketchup. Why do you... Mom, I spent the entire day at Television City. Okay, I did the scene 4 times over 9 hours. And then I finally get in front of the director and he says, "Baby, you're too good for your own good." Too good for my own good, Mom. He said I'm doing too much, that they just want a pretty face, and that no one's gonna hire an actress who does what she wants, which is ironic because I'm standing there making a fool out of myself doing exactly what he's asking me to do. It doesn't matter. Mom, it doesn't matter. My career's not gonna be in commercials anyway. I just need someone to cast me in something so I can move on to the next thing. No. Mom? No, Mom, I'm not coming home. I need to be here. I'll call you tomorrow, Mom. I have to go. It's rude to eavesdrop, you know.
You auditioned at Television City?
I did.
Why did they turn you down?
They wanted a pretty face with a blank brain, like a puppet or something.
That's not acting.
Says who?
You know, you just said that they wanted you to be a puppet, and acting can't just be empty, right?
Well, I mean, plenty of people get their start in commercials. Plenty of people make a living in commercials, but I can't. I don't know.
You have more to say.
Exactly. And that's why they turned me down, because I was being an actress when all they wanted was someone to act.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Do you ever think about how some people can go their entire lives without saying anything meaningful at all?
Sometimes. I don't know, I'm more interested in people who just try to say something, not even what they actually say. I mean, everyone here burning the midnight oil wants to be burning. You know, their minds are on fire, and they come here to write and drink their coffee and cry. I don't know, it's nice to live vicariously through their creativity, even if just to pay my bills.
But you found this place, though. You know, you came here and you found this place. This place to pay your bills, where you're constantly around other artists. These are your people.
My people? I don't know, you say that, but I don't know if I found my people yet. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I do. I see their wheels turning and I see the pencil on paper, but it's like I'm just looking at it. I'm not in it, you know? But I want to be. You know, I want it more than anything. I want to be in a movie that shows some little girl that she can get out of her one-horse town and be something meaningful to somebody somewhere. Women in my town didn't know they could be somebody more than somebody's. And I intend to be my own person, not just a pretty face, and certainly not at the cost of my own mind.
I'm losing my mind. At school we're reading Hamlet, and all my classmates, they're presenting, and they're to being and they're not to being, but
Are you?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, only someone who's truly lost their mind would order a whole bottle of ketchup.
Bottle of ketchup is free.
Bottle of ketchup is disgusting.
I just want to be good. But I don't know who I am or where I'm going, and I look around at my classmates and I feel so far away from them. But what if I'm just like them? What if I'm just another university student taking classes that they'll forget about, and 4 years with nothing to show for it but a framed piece of paper with a name on it I didn't choose for myself. And I think I can be good. I think I could be great. But I'm not yet, and I'm at a school that's not a stage, in a world that supposedly is, and what does that mean? Does that mean I'm just pretend? Does that mean that, what if I'm acting, but I'm not really an actor? What if I never amount to anyone worthwhile or anything like that, right? Anything that matters, come on.
Just be somebody then.
What does that mean?
It's not pretend if you're actually acting like the person you want to be. Stop losing your mind. Just stop. No more.
No more?
Just no more. Stop worrying about how you're never gonna be somebody and just be. You're never gonna be somebody fascinating if you keep wallowing in mediocrity.
I never said I was mediocre.
Oh, seriously. You can be great. We have to be.
What? It's to be or not to be. Well, that is the question.
Oh, so now you're mocking me.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or, yeah. You know what? I'll see you tomorrow, die.
No, not die.
To die. Oh. To sleep. No more. And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep. To sleep, perchance, to dream.